Okay, hello and welcome to Branch Play's Pokemon Colosseum. This game originally came out in Japan in 2003 and then came out in North America, Europe and Australia in 2004. And I'll be totally honest, aside from, the little bit of time I played just to make sure the game worked, I have not played this game since like 2014, I think. It's been a long time since I last played it, but let's get right on into it. So I'm just going to name the player character Wes because it is his canon name, and I'll be right back after the opening cutscene. Okay, so that was an explosive start to our adventure in the Orre region. So, this is, the Orre region. It is based, I believe, on, I think it's like Arizona or somewhere, which technically makes it the first Pokemon region based on the United States, beating Unova to the punch by like 7 or 8 years. And we also start with our 2 starter Pokemon, Umbreon and Espeon. Naughty Nature is not great for Umbreon, that is plus physical attack but lower special defense. And Timid is actually really good for Espeon, lower physical attack but higher speed. And honestly, even if I had... Honestly, I'm not going to reset for these natures regardless, because honestly, this is just going to be a normal playthrough, not a nuzlocke or anything, so why not? We sure pigged out, eh? Love showering down after a job. That's the flavour, I swear. Yeah, and we bagged ourselves a great big catch too. Boss will be sure to fix us up with some big rewards too. Doesn't get any better than this. And with that, these two, who, they wouldn't be given dialogue and everything if they weren't going to be somewhat important in the next, 10 minutes. But hey, let's just head on in here and get the first little bit of story going on. Because, of course, we're going to get a news report about that explosion. Authorities have made a stunning announcement on the mysterious building that exploded in Echo Canyon. It was Team Snag'em's hideout. Team Snag'em is a gang of Pokemon abductors who've already been marked for arrest. The hideout was discovered only as a result of the explosion. By the time the police had arrived, the ruined building had already been abandoned. The cause of the explosion is under investigation, but it should have become apparent eventually. Also, I should note, I'm not going to talk to every single NPC for the entire game. I'll talk to some here and there, but not talk to everyone. You're a Pokemon trainer too, aren't you? I can tell. You're good. I can see it in your eyes. I bet your Pokemon are impressive too. If the opportunity ever arises, I'd like to have a battle with you. But I doubt I'd have any chance of beating you. There's no forgiving that Team Snag'em. They don't deserve it, not when they steal Pokemon from their trainers. Why, I'd give a hip hip hooray if they were wiped out with their wrecked hideout. That's simultaneously understandable, but also a bit excessive. I don't quite understand what happened, but having your own hideout blow up on you? Crime doesn't pay, I guess. I live a crime-free life, so nothing's gonna blow up on me, though. I mean, he's pretty happy about that. Oh, I haven't seen your face around these parts. A traveller, huh? Not that it matters any. I don't know where you might have come from, but relax. Stick around a while. Hey, do you know about Team Snag'em? They're a seriously nasty lot. There's no telling how many trainers have suffered at their hands. And if we say no, we don't. They're a bunch of heartless crooks. They rip off Pokemon from their trainers without any hesitation. And here they use something called a Snag Vault to catch Pokemon from their rightful trainer in battle. I'm guessing that you're a trainer. You'd best be careful. Also, I'm going to mention this now. If they are going to use the word snag a lot in this game, I will start substituting it eventually because I will get tired of saying it. Yo, wait up. So this is that guy we saw inside. Hey, my name's Willy. After I got a good look at you, well, I got this urge to battle you. It's like I'm compelled to. Any way I look at it, it's obvious that you're no ordinary Joe. So what do you say? Let's you and me have a quick battle. Yeah, that's the spirit. Alright, over here, this way. He is about to talk about how it is full throttle time. I'm not kidding. It's right there. Okay, let's roll. Also, the pink hair and pink sideburns is definitely a choice. I'm not going to comment on if I believe that it was a good or bad choice, but hey, it is a choice nonetheless. Okay, so, basically every battle in this game is conducted as double battles. I don't remember, there might be a couple here or there that are done as single battles, but for the majority it is double battles. And also, since this is a Gen 3 game, we do have the physical special split being, like, not a thing yet. So all moves of a certain type are basically of that type. So an attacking move so basically, actually I just have I'll bring up a little chart. So basically all moves of certain types are, all moves of certain types are physical, and then all moves of other certain types are special. Which is a little bit inconvenient, because it means that moves like Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, and Ice Punch are all special moves, despite the fact that they are stated as being punches. Anyway, so we have a level 26 Umbreon and a level 25 Espeon as our two starter Pokemon. Also, I love the little detail. I don't know if it's intentional, but I love the little detail that the Zigzagoon runs back through his legs. I don't know why. I think that's just a cool little detail that they could have completely just not had. Also, Espeon will probably one-shot most things for a little while. And if not, well, there'll be a couple of things here and there, but for the most part, this Espeon will be hilariously strong for most of the game. Wiped out. Still needs seasoning. And with that, we get 240 Pokédollars. Money is going to be a bit of a pain in this game, not gonna lie. But yeah, you're tough. Real tough. You did a real number on us. Hey, I know. Why don't I not test your skills in Phoenix City? It's out west of here. You'll find trainers who are way better than me there. You should go out there and get some battling in. And we will do just that. So, let's head on out to Phoenix City, a gorgeous jewel of a town that overflows with the water in a forbidding desert. Because most of the Orre region is desert. It's largely uninhabited. However, I will say, Phoenix City is a quite nice looking town, not gonna lie. It's pretty cool looking. Hey, what are you doing? Get a grip, man. Yeah, you say that, but it won't stop squirming. Makes it tough to hold on. Okay, settle down in there. Just be quiet for a little while longer. Help, someone let me out. Kidnappers! That tape didn't keep her yap shut. Hey, quit your shouting. Oh, drat, did that punk hear all that? And, well, these two, we've already seen them before. Since you overheard us, we don't have any other choice. Blamed on your own bad luck. So this is Shady Guy Folly. He's going to fight us with two Whismers. And I'll be honest, for pretty much this entire first episode, I think I remember every single Pokemon I'm going to be fighting. However, we can deal with that when we get to that. So, because Umbreon has naughty nature, its physical attack stat is actually strong. Yeah, so what I should actually do is, instead of going for Bite and a potential flinch, I'll go for Secret Power, and that'll Confusion and knock out the Whismer. Because Confusion will one-shot here. Because, honestly, you start with level 25 Espeon, and Espeon is hilariously strong. Also, I think it's really cool that you start with these two, partially because, well, honestly, if I'm being totally honest, these are going to be two of the best Pokemon I will get access to in the entire game. And, honestly, I don't know, I might drop Umbreon at some point. If I drop one of them, it'll be Umbreon. But honestly, I haven't decided on that yet, because realistically, I'm just going to see how this goes, and I'll kind of just pick and choose my team as I go. Which, honestly, I probably shouldn't do, but hey, we'll see how this goes. Also, Umbreon hits level 27, and Espeon is still a little ways off from level 26, but hey, we will be getting a fair bit of EXP as we go. Yeah, you're tougher than you look. And we got 500 Pokédollars for that. Nice. You took out my Whismer. You're no ordinary trainer, are you? Wait, huh, a face. You might be Team Snagum's... What's going on out here? Somebody, robbers! They're robbers! You be quiet. We're no robbers, we're kidnappers, get it? Kidnappers. Folly, understandably, just in shambles with us. Doing it all happy just on account of winning this once. But next time we meet, I'll trash you, your Pokemon and all. Okay, off we go. Oh, yuck, there's someone inside there. Yeah, this is tied good and tight. Can you believe those people? What a horrible thing to do. The sack's mouth is firmly closed with a tightly knotted rope. Undo the knot. Yes. Wes tugged hard on the tightly knotted rope. The knot gradually loosened. Wes undid the knot, keeping the sack's mouth closed. Whew, thank goodness, I'm saved. Huh? Where is this? Where'd those two bring me? This is Phoenix City, the opulent city of water. This person saved you from those thugs. The way you battled those goons, it was truly superb. I wish you could have seen it. Oh, is that so? Thank you, and, you are... Oh, so you're named Russ. Well, this is Rui. And, yeah, that's also her canon name, which is convenient, because, you know, it's just top of the list right there. My name's Rui. I'm sure glad I met you. I was in the neighboring town when those two thugs grabbed me. Oh, those guys, did they use a peculiar Pokemon? A peculiar Pokemon? No, they look pretty ordinary to me. What do you mean by that? Oh, no. No, that's fine then. Well, it's easy to see something's on your mind. You should go see our mayor for his advice. He's a very kindly person. I'm sure that he'll be able to help you somehow. The mayor's house is near the fountain, square past here. Go up the stairs as from the square and it's on your left. The mayor? Yes, that's true. The mayor might know something. Hey, Wes, I know I'm imposing, but I don't have anyone else that I can turn to. Please, can I get you to escort me for a while? Thanks. I thought you might say that. If you're with me, it won't matter if those guys come back again. Thanks. Thanks for joining me for a while. And with this, Rui has joined our party for the entire remainder of the game. She will point out shadow Pokemon to us, and if we ever need to go through a tight space, she will block the path. This will happen quite a lot. Also, this guy will battle us if we talk to him, and so will someone else in town, but I'm not going to do that right now. Also, I will talk to this person, though. Oh, are you traveling? Oh, I envy you. Is it a journey to become an expert trainer, or a quest to meet Pokemon? Oh, I guess they don't have that line of dialogue yet. Oh, also, that kid on roller skates over there, he will also battle us if we talk to him. But hey, we will do that once we get a couple more Pokemon. And I want to quickly run down here and grab some, what are these? Super potions, 3 of them. Basically, we will get a lot of items from treasure chests in this game. But let's just continue on with the story. Now, I will give you 2 guesses as to whether this guy is just a random NPC, or if he's going to be a near final boss. You know, the, grey silver hair, the glowing red eyes. I guess you're a travelling trainer. I like what I see in your expression. I have a feeling I may see you again somewhere. Also, you know he can't be trusted. His laugh is written as foo foo foo. You can never trust a character whose laugh is written like that. Like, I am yet to see a character who can be trusted whose laugh is written like that. So, this is the mayor. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of love his theme music. Ah, you must be travellers. Welcome to Phoenix City. I'm SK, the mayor. Now, you want to see me. Is there something that I may be able to assist you with? What may I do for a pretty young lady like you? I saw it. Saw it? And what did you see? I saw a peculiar Pokemon. No, that's not quite right. What I saw was a Pokemon that gave off a black aura. It was like a fighting machine, and that Pokemon would attack people. Oh my, a Pokemon like a fighting machine? And it attacks people? Now, if that were true, it would be truly frightening. However, it is a little hard to believe. It's true, Mr. Mayor, because I saw that Pokemon, I was made a prisoner of some frightening men until just a little while ago. I see. I understand. I'll order an investigation at once. You will? Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Oh, no. There's no need for thanks. We mustn't allow folks to do as they wish, especially folks that would endanger a pretty young lady like you. I'll ask that you give me a little time on this matter. I promise that we will get some useful information for you. Oh yes, you appear to be a Pokemon trainer yourself. If so, I urge you to visit our city's pride and joy, our Pokemon Stadium. It's a breathtakingly beautiful stadium befitting our Oasis city. And with that, let's just head on out and go check out the stadium as he requested. Because the stadium is just up here, the kind of peak of the town. Also, this guy is just like, hey, do you know? No? They say that Team Snagham's hideout was blown up. Who could have done such a thing? And if we say yes, isn't it amazing? Okay, so, we're going to go in here, talk to the receptionist, and they will say, hey, too bad, basically the challenge has started. Welcome to Phoenix Stadium. This is where we register trainers for challenges. However, the current challenge has already started, so we're no longer accepting trainers for this challenge. Please come back in the next one. So now we're going to head back outside and meet Team Snagham. They are going to mention, but we are going to say the word snag a lot. Hey, we finally found you, you filthy double-crossing traitor. Wrecking the hideout wasn't enough for you, huh? So you rip off the snag machine? You've got some nerve. Who are these people, huh? Are they Team Snagham? And what do I mean by traitor? Wes, you mean... That's right, pretty lady. He's from Team Snagham, just like us. But he's no ordinary member. He's a snagger. He's the best in Team Snagham at snagging Pokemon without fail. No way, is it true? Yes. Oh, so it is true. That's a little shocking. Hey, come on, hand it over. Give back the snag machine you ripped off from the hideout. Snag machine? Wes, do you really have something like that? No, I have a cool robot arm for nothing. The snag machine's built for trainers. When a Pokemon puts the snag machine on, their Pokeballs are converted. Ordinary Pokeballs are converted into snag balls that can steal Pokemon from their trainers in battle. Hey, you blabbermouth, keep that stuff secret. I get it. That's why these creeps are chasing after you. Hey, what do you mean by creeps? Yeah, this is getting us nowhere. If you won't give it up willingly, we'll take it back by force. So, this is Whackin. He will fight us with a Corphish and a Coughing. So, you can guess exactly what is about to happen. I'm going to go and click Confusion on the Coughing, and Espeon will knock it out in one hit, because Espeon is hilariously powerful. So now the question is, how much damage will we do with Secret Power to Corphish? Because I'm pretty confident that I knock out the Coughing in one hit. Also, I will say, it is quite nice that Espeon comes with Confusion, because it has a stab move. I believe it has super high friendship, so its return probably hits really hard as well. And also, it has two nice supporting moves. Realistically, you kind of start the game with a decent set for Espeon. Because, honestly, since ghost moves are physical in this game, teaching Shadow Ball late game isn't really an option, Dazzling Gleam isn't an option because Fairy type doesn't exist yet. And, yeah. So pretty much, you have kind of limited options for moves in this game, but hey, we'll manage with what we have. And Espeon hits level 26, which is pretty nice. And let's get some more dialogue going. No. Okay, so with that, Team Snagham are going to take their leave for now, and we won't see them again for a long time. Don't you think this is over? We're going to get that snag machine back, just you wait. Okay, bring more people to fight me, I guess. Well, what do you know, Wes? So you're from Team Snagham. Oh, right, to be more accurate, I should say former Team Snagham. It's okay, it doesn't matter to me who you are. After all, you're my gallant prince who rescued me when I was in trouble, so it doesn't matter. Besides, I thought up something after listening to those creeps. Listen, we should go shopping for some Pokeballs. So, now is where we learn that Pokeballs are not actually all that common to find in the Orre region. This is because wild Pokemon do not exist in this game. Like, straight up, wild Pokemon do not exist in this game. You cannot find Pokemon in the wild. No one sells Pokeballs around here. That's common knowledge. The guy who runs the outskirts stand used to sell them before, but you have to keep that a secret. So if you talk to other people, they'll basically just tell you just general knowledge about Pokemon. But yeah, pretty much, it's going to be a little bit of an inconvenience, but we will have to come back to the outskirts stand somewhat regularly to buy Pokeballs. However, there is going to be one thing that I will demonstrate once, but won't be doing for most of the game. Also, now Rui takes her place in the sidecar, so Umbreon and Espeon just stay in their Pokeballs now. So let's talk to this guy. Listen, pal, if you're intending to travel some more, you might want to stock up on some supplies here. Hey, can I ask you something? Don't you sell any Pokeballs? Huh? Pokeballs, you say? There's no call for those things around these parts. Why'd I put them now? Oh, yeah, here they are. A little dusty, I'm afraid, but otherwise perfectly usable. Here, take these. I'll let you have them for free. So we got 5 Pokeballs for free. Well, since I've found them, I might as well just put them out with the rest of my merchandise. If you need some more, well, how about buying them from me? I don't think I can buy them anywhere else in the game, to be totally honest. So we will be doing that. So I'm going to buy 10 Pokeballs and 5 Great Balls. And for now, that should be enough. That should be enough for a little while, I think. But now, let's head on back to Phoenix City. And I should probably have talked to... Oh, wait. Wait, they healed my Pokemon after that last fight? Yeah, they... Okay. Not going to complain. Okay, so there is a Pokemon set now in Phoenix City as well. We'll be seeing that in probably like 15 minutes after later when I end off today's episode. But now, back to Phoenix City we go. Oh, because, well, evidently something is happening in town. Oh, it's you two. Something terrible's happening. A whole lot of scary men came here. I think I even saw those 2 creeps who took off in the truck earlier. Okay, so... has her line of dialogue changed yet? I've been to the next town over just once, but I was too scared to go in. The people there are savages. All they ever think about is battling. Note for editing me, just like, edit in. Just like, have a picture of Nimona just slowly fade in. Anyway, now we head on back to the mayor's house, and we meet the king, the most memorable character in the game. It's him! He's the one that took the girl from us. Oh, now, aren't you boys frightfully pathetic? You mean to tell me you were bested by these darling infants? Darling, did you say your name was Wes or something? I so don't like this, but we're not at liberty to keep your friend at liberty. Okay? That sweet young thing, she can see things that ordinary people aren't supposed to see. That'll just not do for what we're planning to do. No, it just won't do at all. If you don't like pain like most people, you can avoid the pain by keeping your nose out of places it needn't be. Boys! Oh, boys! Yes, we will. Boys, I shall now make a return to Pyrite. I do remember that I'll be waiting for you to return with the little lady. Am I making myself clear? I won't accept failure from you again. And with that, Mirabee takes his leave. We'll be seeing him again later. Don't worry about it. We'll also be seeing these 3 mysterious guys in red, blue, and green very soon. Also, love that theme music. We'll be hearing that a fair bit more. You. The last time you caught me off guard, that's not going to happen again. So, this time, we fight Folly, and he has a slightly different team. He has 1 Whismur and a Lotad. So, he has swapped out 1 Whismur for a Lotad. And, well, I'll be honest, Lotad's super cute. I like Lotad a lot. Now that I think of it, I can't think of the last time I actually used one in a playthrough, but I do really like Lotad. So let's go for Secret Power on the Lotad, and then Confusion on the Whismur, and now the question is, will something take a hit? And the answer is no. Espeon continues to one-shot everything it comes into contact with. I'm sure that there's probably something somewhat soon that will actually, you know, manage to fight back, but hey. And Secret Power gets the Paralysis. Absorb will do very little damage, especially if it targets Umbreon. That did 3 damage. Well, yeah, that did next to nothing. So let's just go for Bite and Return. Might as well just sure Returns animation. And, well, with that is Lotad done and Folly defeated. I don't think we ever fight Folly again. But hey, that's him done. Oh, blast it, I got tripped up again! And with that, now we got to fight his associate, friend, teammate. Whatever it is. My turn now. I'm not going to end up like Folly. So this is Trudley. He will lead with a Spinarak and a Duskull. Then, after one of those is knocked out, he will switch to the first Shadow Pokemon in the game. I don't know if the Shadow Pokemon has 100% catch rate, but I really feel like it does. Like, I can't think of a time where I've ever played this game and failed catching this. I mean, aside from the one time where I just intentionally knocked it out just to see if it was one that you were forced to catch. Turns out, you aren't. You can actually just continue the game without it. So Spinarak obviously gets blasted by Confusion and doesn't take the hit. And Bite, also Duskull probably takes the bite. And okay, now we have a Makuhita, which is the first Shadow Pokemon of the game. It's that one, that Pokemon. Those jugs captured me because I saw that Pokemon. I can see a black aura coming from it. They must have done something to that Pokemon. Be careful, this Pokemon isn't afraid to attack people. I know, I hate to say this, but there's no other choice. Get that Pokemon back from the bad guys, please, you have to. You can. Actually, only you can do it. So here's the thing. Here is the thing about that. I don't think they ever actually mention. I'm pretty sure that they never mention the fact that Pokemon, like the fact that Shadow Pokemon can attack people. I don't think that ever gets brought up again. Now you have to put my theory to the test of that this has a 100% catch rate. I have a feeling that it doesn't, but I have a feeling that it doesn't, but I'm pretty sure that it does. 2, 3, and we've now caught a Makuhita, which, fun fact, is actually going to be one of the only Hoenn Pokemon we see in the entire game that we can catch anyway. I think there's like 5 or 6 total that you can get. There's not many Pokemon you can get from Hoenn in this game. What? My Pokemon? Okay, well, credit to that Duskull. It did take a bite from Umbreon, although Duskull is pretty defensive naturally, so that makes sense. Darn it, you're good. You got my Pokemon. Hey, what are you saying? You're not supposed to be impressed. Oh man, what are we supposed to do? We got flattened again. Mirror Beat's gonna chew us out again. What do we do? What is that to do? Run away! And with that, they run away. But curiously, the mare isn't here. You did it! You grabbed that Pokemon from that goon. But I'm sure there's others like it. Let's get all of them back from the bad guys. But suspiciously, the mare isn't here. Oh, hi. Oh. I mean, little does... I assume this must be the mare's wife. Little does she know, I met Rui in-game like... what, like 15 minutes ago? Okay, so... now, the green guy is stood there. If we go to the east exit of town, the red guy is here. And if we go to the south exit of town, the blue guy will be there. I'll be totally honest, I think their names are Verde, Rosso, and I forget what this guy's name is. I want to say his name's like Bluto or something, but I might be completely wrong. But either way, this is actually kind of where you choose your starter Pokemon in a sense. Sorry to break it to you, but I'm not about to let you pass. Or do you have this idea you can take me on in a battle? You're gonna beat me? You are? Don't be crying out of regret later. So, this is Mystery Troop Verde. He will lead with a Grimer and a Bayleaf. But then, after we knock out one of those Pokemon, or catch Bayleaf, he will send out a Spoink. So, if we had chosen the red guy, he would have a Quilava, and if we'd chosen the blue guy, he would have a Croconaw. Basically, you get a Johto starter Pokemon as your next Pokemon available. I chose Bayleaf, partially because when I do Soul Silver again, I'm probably not picking Bayleaf. And also because, realistically, having the defensive options that Meganium gives me is going to be very helpful. Now, I'm going to demonstrate this glitch now. So, what you do is, if you pick a Pokeball... Oh. So basically, I chose a regular Pokeball, so I have 14 of them. Now, I switch its place in the inventory, and I just go for Confusion on Grimer here. So basically, I will open up my inventory next turn, and it won't have used the Pokeball at all. This effectively gives you access to infinite Pokeballs. However, with how hard it can be to catch some of the Pokemon in this game, that's fine. I'm going to try to avoid using this glitch, because it's very easily abusable, obviously. But I do want to kind of try to not use it. Also, there's that Spoink I was talking about. Also, all Shadow Pokemon, when you fight them, will have Shadow Rush. Shadow Rush is a move exclusive to Shadow Pokemon, and it will always do a little bit of recoil damage. what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock out the Spoink, and then I'll switch Espeon out for Makuhita. So basically, the way that Shadow Pokemon work is they have a little bar underneath their health, which is where the EXP bar would normally be for the Pokemon, as you can see. When they are first switched into a battle, that bar will go down a little bit. Each time they are sent into a battle for the first time. A Shadow Pokemon can also go into Hyper Mode. So when they go into Hyper Mode, basically, I think it increases their stats and their chance to do... I think it increases their crit chance as well. I might be wrong on that. But yeah, as you can see, my Pokeball count did not go down. But when they go into Hyper Mode, you can call them, and that'll snap them out of it, and that'll lower them, and that'll lower the meter a fair bit. As the meter goes down, they'll regain some moves. However, we got the Bayleaf, fantastic. And as they go, they'll learn more moves, and they will keep Shadow Rush until they are no longer a Shadow Pokemon. And this leads to some Pokemon getting moves that they wouldn't normally gain access to. But we'll see that as we proceed through the game. You're tough. Dribbly and Folly can't be blamed for losing. And we get 900 Pokédollars. Okay, so... what was that strange Pokemon? What did you people do to it? It's a Pokemon we turned into a fighting machine by artificially closing the door to its heart. No, you didn't. You artificially closed the door to that poor Pokemon's heart? Even knowing that's not going to help you do anything, though. And with that, he runs away. I know, when I was little I heard about that. They say that if any Pokemon closes the door to its heart, it can gradually be reopened by battling together with it. Let's go. Those guys were probably headed for Pyrite Town. After all, it was in Pyrite that they captured me. So, while that effectively acts as a choose your starter a bit... well, you basically get to choose Bayleaf, Croconaw, or Quilava as your starter Pokemon, basically. You do gain access to fight the other two and catch the other two Pokemon. However, that comes in the post-game, basically. Which, to be fair, I do think is a nice little thing, because it does mean you gain access to all of them, but not quite yet. And also, I'm just going to move that back to that, because I like having Pokeballs, just the default ones at the top of the list. Now, Bayleaf comes with... also, you will see their nature and their free additional moves appear as they go down. So I think it's like... first move, second move, nature, third move. Or something like that. And then, you may notice Bayleaf also has the Miracle Seed. And then, Croconaw would have had the Mystic Water. And Quilava would have had the Charcoal. So basically it powers up its Stab Grass moves, but obviously it doesn't have one just yet. But next time, we are going to be heading on over to Pyrite Town, because I'm going to end off today's episode here. Yeah, so, well, next time we are going to be heading on over to Pyrite Town, and this time we started up Pokemon Colosseum. And yeah, as always, feel free to leave a comment or click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time as we head on over to Pyrite Town. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.